All right. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
Very nice. All right. So most of you already heard and saw, but we had the memorial yesterday, or the celebration of life, as well as Charlie's 90th birthday. And the house was full, plenty of food, plenty of beverage, a lot of people coming and going the whole time. And it was just very gorgeous, really beautiful. He's got a beautiful home overlooking the canyon, so it was all natural. People were out on the porch as well as inside. There was music, there were lots of words said, slideshows, etc. And let me just show these two pictures
Yeah.
before I get too sidetracked with Catrina. So, so this was the, oops, that was the entrance to the house. It was Bobby's banner with her memorial, all of her accomplishments, her books, etc. This table up front had all the flowers on it, which I haven't loaded yet. It's there. Then Charlie was inside speaking. They played music in the background. They had a slideshow with all of their memories of all the travels they've done. And they had a catered event. So there were a lot of people there with food and all that kind of stuff. And there's Dolly and two of the family members. She was taking pictures of everybody. So she'll have an album made up at some point. This is Charlie with his 90th birthday banner on his sash. And this is the family tree. So let me just blow it up real quick. And I'll share this link so everybody gets a chance to see it. Oops. Yeah, my computer is not cooperating. So anyway, can you see the whole thing or am I slid? Anyway, four generations of people in the house. There were everything from babies to elders and everything in between, every mix, every shape. And they were honored and represented well. And it was a very, very wonderful time. I'll I'll finish putting up all the images and then send a link out to the list. Anybody wanted to say any words? I mean, I know this wasn't officially supposed to be the celebration today. It was just recognizing yesterday. Anybody have anything they want to say before Katrina starts? All right. The, you're on mute, Katrina.
Of course, I'm on mute because I'm still learning how to work my phone. Isn't that funny? So I thought it was today, honestly. Don't ask me why, because I don't read like a lot of other people. So, I mean, I would love to say a few words, then maybe a little prayer, because I thought it was today, if that's okay. So, Holy Spirit of love and light, divine mother, infinite source, presence of all that heals. We open the sacred space in reverence and gratitude. We call forth the breath of peace to move through every heart and invite your grace to weave through our words, our silences, our presence as we honor the life of Dr. Bobby Sommer and celebrate the sacred journey of Bishop Charlie Sommer. Let our hearts become vessels of compassion, our breath a bridge to healing, and our meditation today a sanctuary for spirit to move. May all who gather be wrapped in divine remembrance, and may this moment echo with love across the veil and beyond. We thank you for the gift of presence, for the ministry of comfort, and for the radiant soul. Amen, and so it is.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Katrina. So Kevin, when we wrote some words last week too, so if you could mix those together and put that together in the video edit, that would be awesome.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you. All right, Katrina, the floor.
And I'm just thinking, also send me the pictures you took, and I can add those, even if it's at the end of it as a memory kind of thing.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, so can you all hear me okay? Okay,
Mhm.
so if everyone can mute after this, just so there's no interruption with the meditation going forward. So with the meditations that I do, we move through our chakras. I don't say that we move through our chakras because I just want you to be able to have the sensory experience. So now when we meditate, it's important to be comfortable because energy tends to get caught up in our joints and it makes them ache. So before we meditate, just find a comfortable spot, move and stretch your body however you need to until it feels right. Get yourself into a comfortable position. So, like I said, we're working through energy flows through our chakras during this meditation. So, wherever you're sitting or lying down on, make sure that your back is straight to allow for the proper flow of energy when we relax the body. So, if you're sitting in a chair, make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. And if you're sitting on the floor, laying down, your tailbone should be touching wherever you're sitting or laying down on. I get comfortable myself. Now, just close your eyes gently and allow your eyelids to fall over your eyes like a curtain, as if you're going to sleep. And allow your body to begin to relax. And we're just going to pay attention to our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen as you inhale and exhale. Up and down. And in and out. Breathe slowly but comfortably. Taking in as much air as your body can comfortably handle without strain. And when you exhale, just let go of the breath until your lungs feel comfortably empty. And as you continue to breathe in and out, you'll start to notice a pattern with your breath. As you continue to slowly inhale and exhale, you begin to notice the space between your breath. That space where you're neither breathing in or breathing out. That space between your breath is an in-between space. Much like a threshold to a door is neither inside or outside. This is the space that helps expand your awareness and connection to the universe. A connection to all things, to nature, each other, your spirit guides, ancestors, holy teachers, ascended masters, whatever you believe in. Just continue to breathe in and out. In and out. Notice how your breath flows throughout your body, feeling more energized, yet calm and at peace. And as you continue to focus on your breath, allow your body to let go of all you've been working on today. Let go of work. Let go of stressful situations. Let go of anything that doesn't give you a sense of peace and calm. Breathe in and let go. In and out. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen as you continue to breathe in and out. Slowly and comfortably. Don't rush it. Just breathe in comfortably, focusing on the breath and the spaces in between the breath. Now, with the next breath in, notice how the air goes into your nose. But this time, let the breath expand into your head, feeling a relaxation of all the muscles there, tingles in your scalp. Perhaps you feel the tingling of that space between your eyes, and that is absolutely fine. Focus on your breaths. Breathe in and relax. Just ease into it. On your exhale, feel your eyes, ears, and every muscle from the top of your head to your jaw. Just relax. In and out. Breathing in and release. Moving now to your neck and shoulders. Breathe in and release. Focus on your breath. And with every exhale, allow your body to relax even further. And allow your shoulders to relax and release their tension on your next exhale. Breathe in and release. Moving down to your chest. Continue to focus on your breaths in and out. Breathing in relaxation and feeling your body let go of any tension when you release the breath. In and out. Breathe in and release. Moving down to your chest. Continue to focus on your breaths in and out. Breathing in relaxation. Feel your body let go of any tension when you release the breath. In and out. Breathe in. Relax. Just focusing on the breath. Breathe in and release. Breathing in calm and relaxation. And exhaling any tension on your exhale. Let's move down to the stomach. Breathing in relaxation and exhaling any tightness. any tension. In, let go of the tension and the tightness with your exhale. Continuing to the base of your spine and all the places along the way. Just keep focusing on the breath at your own pace, breathing in and out. Inhale and release, focusing on the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen, the in and out of your breath. And as you continue to focus on your breath, allow the relaxation to continue to spread throughout your entire body. Feel the relaxation flowing through your entire body from your head to your feet. And if you notice any tension, focus on that area. Direct the relaxation to flow into that area on your in-breath, and then carry away the tension away on your exhale. Imagine that the air you're breathing can cleanse your body and remove tension. Imagine that each breath in carries relaxation. And picture the tension in your body leaving with each breath out. In and out. Breathe in. Relax. In and out. Just focus on your breathing. And as thoughts arise, acknowledge them and let them go. Gently returning your attention back to your breathing. Just observe your breath as it flows gently in and out of your body without any effort. You are now completely relaxed, comfortable, at peace. Observe this feeling of relaxation. Memorize it. Notice how calm you are right now. How your breathing is slow and regular, present, peaceful. Now simply enjoy this inner stillness for just a few moments more. Now I want you to bring awareness to your heart, the center of your life force. We're going to do some heart breathing and some heart healing. Now your heart is your communication center, the bridge between your divine connection, your true self, and the world around you. It balances the flow between your upper and lower chakras, shaping your ability to manifest, connect, and express yourself. So I want you to breathe into your heart Don't waste any time thinking about it too hard. Energy flows where your intention goes. So just imagine that instead of inhaling through your nose, you're inhaling through your heart, through all those pores in your skin. It's made for that, you know. So breathe in to your heart, long, slow, deep breath, just to your own level of comfort. So as you breathe in, feel the breath expand within it, cool, cleansing, restoring. And when you exhale, let go of anything heavy, grief, fear, worry, doubt. Just let it go. Now breathe as if you're inhaling directly through your heart. Remember, don't think about it, just do it. Is it simple as it seems? Breathe in, long, slow, deep breath to your own level of comfort. Let your breath move effortlessly through every pore of your skin. Feel the light entering, expanding, filling you with warmth, grace, and peace. With each inhale, you're releasing old energy. And with each exhale, you're welcoming in light, clarity, and healing. Breathe in. You are releasing all that no longer serves you. Breathe out. You are stepping fully into peace and balance. Now continue to breathe in and out, again, to your own comfort, your own pace. Remember, with your inhale, you release all that no longer serves, all that old energy, everything that you are ready to release. And with each breath out, you're stepping fully into your peace, into balance, into light. Restoring yourself, renewing your energy. As you let go, you make way for all the new energy, new things to come, manifestation of all that you want, all that is good. Let go of the things that you no longer have room for. Still focusing on your breath. Breathe in to release. And as you breathe out, you're renewing, restoring, coming full circle to balance. All you have to do is breathe. This is a different form of pranayama breathing. It's called the breath of life, odic force, ruach, ki. chi, and so many other names. Here you're renewing your life force, your vitality. Focused on your breathing. Just a few minutes more. Now, think of love, joy, and light. Recall every memory that has ever brought you happiness and peace. And with your next inhale, draw all that warmth into your heart. And as you exhale, send this love outward, radiating it to every part of your body. And if you feel called, send this energy beyond yourself to a loved one, to the world, to a situation in need of healing, to your higher self, the universe, your guides. What we give, we receive. So don't be surprised when this energy finds its way back to you. Stronger, deeper, more powerful than before. And now it's gently time to return to this space. So at the count of 5, you will feel fully present, calm, refreshed, and renewed. 1, feeling deeply at peace. 2, feel your awareness gently returning. 3, feeling stronger, lighter, more vibrant. 4, nearly there, grounding back into your body. And 5, welcome back. Wiggle your fingers and toes at your own pace, of course. Gently stretch your arms and legs. Feel the surface beneath you, the fabric of your clothing. Take your time. If you feel called, you may stay in stillness or share your experience. And remember, energy work is thirsty work. Drink plenty of water to help your body integrate the shifts. Your energy is cleansed, your spirit is calm, and your heart is open. What no longer serves you has been released. And in its place, clarity, peace, and renewal now live. So let this energy
Yes,
move
thank
with
you.
you and through you in every thought, word,
I feel
and
all
breath.
floaty.
Thank you for
I
meditating with me
actually have a
today.
question. I don't know if anyone here has ever experienced it or knows
That
of
was beautiful,
it.
Catrina. Thank you.
I've noticed whenever I've gone into any sort of meditation, I get moved, like almost like a pendulum. So there's like the figure eights, which will be like side to side, forwards and back. There's the spirally feeling. There's like a buoy sort of feeling. And I don't really know how to work with this, and any suggestions would be good.
That's the natural rhythm of energy of your body. Like sometimes when you do Reiki, do you feel your body moving like this sometimes or back and forth or
Yes, very pendulum like.
yeah,
Like just that like, okay,
you're just in the energy flow, the way that it
okay.
moves. Sometimes it's forward and backwards. Like it'll go down this way. If you connect your tongue to the your palate,
Mhm,
you'll feel
mhm.
it even more, the way the energy flows. 'Cause remember it front and back, down the
Yeah,
front, up the
I
back.
did this a lot. Like that figure eight of like,
Yeah,
because sometimes it's definitely this way. There's the left to the right. There's a lot of counterclockwise.
different energy flows. You're just in the flow of energy. It's not just. I used to think it was just a straight line, but it is
Mhm.
not. And that's what I always say. Like that's why it's important sometimes when you're straight, because energy does get caught in your nooks and crannies, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's achy.
Yeah,
Right. So it's just really you're in the flow of the energy. Let it take your body the way.
just let it go. Okay.
Just let it go. Go with the flow.
So that's what I've been doing. At first it was is
It's
that
weird at
me?
first.
And then it's progressively gotten more and more, and the more that I give into it, the more that it flows. So okay.
The more, because
So just the energy flow.
you've been doing Reiki or for a long time, right? The more
Yes.
you do it, the more that you can channel. So you're opening up more of a channel. It's even more. The more you do it, the more you're like, oh. When I first had that happen, I remember I'm doing it, and I'm like, oh, okay. You just go with it, but it's kind of like sometimes it's like a pulse.
Mhm.
Sometimes, like you said, I feel, and kind of what I've been shown, and it's just you're in the flow of universal energy. It comes the way it comes. It's not just one way. Sometimes it comes this way. Sometimes it comes through here. Sometimes it comes through here. And you have to think these are all the placements from when we got these attunements. It's
Mhm.
literally put into all these different pots. It just comes into where it comes in.
Okay. And I really liked that space between that moment between breath and
Mm,
release. I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
the threshold, right?
Uh-huh.
I've also
All right, I'm
seen
done.
channels that do that, and as they move their body, sometimes one yesterday and specifically was moving her arms in and out too. It was just like a
Mhm.
dancer. It was just beautiful.
It's a very, yes, very much of like that. There's times where I want to fully move, but it's usually in a meditative state. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't think that I'm supposed to be moving, but there's that my arms in my head move.
Yeah. And then there's in the quantum field, they talk about the Taurus field. That's the movement of energy of all that is, but they call it the Earth's energy, the Schumann resonance, and other types of reflection of that energy that is source.
I love hearing all of this. This is like one of the things I so much love about being here is just the cumulative knowledge of
Mhm.
everyone that just keeps building on everything, and you're like, oh, that makes sense, oh, this makes sense, and you just
Uh-huh.
add it to your repertoire. I
Mhm.
love that like so much.
Yeah. Anybody else have some thoughts on that? You're all on mute if you're thinking of talking.
So I found a representation of the human toroidal field, which is what you're talking about, Nikki. And if you'll let
Okay.
me share screen, I can put
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be helpful.
Okay. That'd be great. You should be ready now. Hi, kitty. Katie's kitty.
So I'm not seeing a share screen.
No?
Yeah, just raise hand. Mhm.
Uh, I don't see the raised hand, but I did put it on multiple people.
Hmm.
See if I can do anything else.
Yeah, I
Advanced
simply don't have
sharing.
the option. If
Okay.
not, just you could probably do it if you just Google human toroidal field,
Yeah.
and then you could share
Actually,
it. It's pretty interesting because it describes the energy that Olivia was talking about, the depiction of it.
so I'm looking at
There you go.
This one?
You
Yeah.
see? Mhm.
Ooh.
And then they've done it in a more spiritual realm with the purple. You see that one?
Mhm.
Where the energy moves up, it's centered, but then it flows out around like a donut that surrounds your body.
From your
And it comes from the heart. At least in some representations, it originates at the heart.
Yeah.
So you have like a toroidal field around your heart, and then you can see it comes up and it goes out like wings. Some people believe that that's
And
the
it, like,
depiction of angel wings.
Hmm.
Is this energy that comes up around your shoulders and then comes down. And they think that people who can see energy, that's why angels are depicted with wings, because this is visible.
Yeah.
hmm.
Hmm.
It's also the cosmic core. Look at that.
Hmm. Well, I think it has to do with the golden mean, the Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah. I've seen some of that, but I never
Mhm.
retain
Which
it.
is like, yeah. And so, yeah, it has to do with there it is right
There it
there.
is.
Yeah.
This is the Fibonacci sequence. You've seen the spirals, right?
Mhm.
Shells are
Mhm.
shaped that way, all kinds of things. This all dates back to source and the
back to
energetic.
wheel.
Hmm.
And the ratio is 1 to 1.6. So whenever it like, there's all kinds of Fibonacci sequences in our body, like the ratio between our eyes and the ratio from our
Wow.
fingertips to our elbows. And so everything in nature is this 1 to 1.6. And when I was studying brain waves, the brainwave between, let me get this right, between theta and alpha is 1 to 1.6, which is so interesting to me.
Yeah.
Um, that this is a continually repeating ratio. It's called the golden ratio or Fibonacci sequence.
And that's why sacred geometry is so important, is all those shapes all kind of relate back to the same thing. And it's like the
Right?
people that can spout math, it's like amazing. The people that do maths, they're all becoming spiritual because they're all seeing the connection.
Mhm. Yeah.
Maths and I don't get along.
No, I never met a number I liked, really.
7. I like 7. 49.
Amazing.
Thank you. I have some stuff to look up and research.
Hmm. Anybody else?
Hmm.
I actually felt my Kundalini and saw my Kundalini
Wow.
rising,
Yeah,
which I've never seen before. I felt it before, but I actually saw
that's awesome.
yeah, it was awesome. It was a great feeling too.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
the
like,
Kundalini was in that set of images I just showed too.
I think
Terry,
it
you had your
was.
hand up? You're on mute
You're
again.
on mute.
Yeah, I know that was a backfire, a misfire. I
Oh.
was before. I was still trying to figure out why I can't share screen.
Yeah, I don't know why either, because I don't have any other buttons to push.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe go back to that and then put it again, maybe. Go back to one and then go back to multiples. You want to try
Oh, it's
again?
all good. I don't have anything to share.
Okay.
Not at all.
I think you have many things to share, Terry.
Yeah.
All right. So that was beautiful. Let me see if I can find any
Thank
other
you.
pictures that would be nice to share. I just didn't have time. It was like a 2-hour drive there and back, plus all the stuff that was going on. So
Well, it was nice of you to go and represent. It
yeah,
just was too short notice for me. I would have tried to
yeah,
make it, but
yeah.
Nikki, where are you?
Right now
You're
I'm
in
in Santa Monica.
Ah.
And so he's in San Clemente. That's right. It's halfway between San Diego and Los Angeles. And I was in San Diego most of the time. And then I lived with him for 2 weeks. And then we found a place here in Santa Monica. So it's like I'm floating,
Oh, I got it.
finding the next space.
Does he still have the statues, his busts lining the stairway going down to the ocean?
A couple of them are still there. Yes.
Still there?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he used to have all his family members' busts that he made on the
Yeah.
stairs. It was so cool.
I know. And his place is like in this canyon. So it's like a
It's
nine
just gorgeous.
split level storied house that looks like a tree house, to be quite honest. Balconies off of every little place. And
Oh,
then you can
beautiful.
It's
walk.
supposed to be a seashell.
Oh, is that what it
He
is?
told me, yes, the way it
Ah,
spirals up. So speaking of
okay.
Fibonacci sequence, yeah.
Exactly. That makes
Mhm.
sense. And then his whole medicine wheel, etc., down in the bottom of the canyon. And
Yeah, it's a
it's really
beautiful
amazing.
place.
All right. So next week, I think Charlie wants to speak on that book that he sent. He shared a book, one of Arnold Michael's early works. And I ordered it, but I won't be here in time. But he wanted us to read it and then he wanted to speak on it. I don't know if he'll be ready next week. But then
What
you're
was the
back.
name of it?
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Let me look it up. I just ordered it on Amazon, so it's called The Silent Discipline of Delight by Arnold
Okay.
Michael. Oh, I guess
Charlie gave,
Charlie is an editor on it. Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
he gave those out at some gathering a long, long time ago. I think I've got one of those.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Arnold had some old-fashioned ideas, so everyone kind of just be aware of he's a man of his times. He was
Yeah.
a very loving spiritual man, but he was a man of his times, and back then there was very little disagreement to be had about how someone should comport themselves, who they should date, how they should act.
Oh,
And
wow.
and Arnold Michael was very much um, has some writings that just they're eye poppers today.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting. It reminds me, I think, Paula, you were you were channeling him or something. And I made some comment about him not acknowledging feminism or something to that effect. And you said he just giggled. So that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when I was given a message from him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was definitely, Terry said it right. He was a man of his times, and we probably wouldn't agree with a lot because I've got a lot of his writings. I don't think I have that one, but very masculine
Yeah.
dominated. Yeah, but again, a man of his times. We just don't live in those times anymore. So take him some of what he says with a grain of salt when you read it.
Okay.
right,
That
like you should,
available? Sorry.
like you should everything.
Yeah.
Right, take it with a grain of salt. Take what you can use. I'm sorry, who
Yeah.
did I step on? I stepped on
I was
somebody.
just, is that available digitally, ebook,
It,
PDF?
I saw it I mean, I got one on Amazon. It said there were a couple of copies left, and then I saw it on Goodreads or something like that. So if you just Google it, I think you'll find it somewhere. And they had some used copies
Title?
too. The Silent Discipline of Delight by Arnold Michael with Charles Sommer as editor. I guess I could give you this link, couldn't I? At least find the title so you can Google it anywhere else. Put this in chat.
So just throwing it out there, if you'd like it to be available PDF or digital,
Uh-huh.
you know somebody who can do that.
Yes.
I would need source files, but
Yeah, some
Nice.
of these, yeah, that's kind of interesting because he also had a couple of books in his place. When I stayed there, he had a box of his books, and he didn't remember if they were all digitized. I took some thumbnails and I copied most. I wonder where those went. I wonder if those got lost in my computer thing because I downloaded as much as I could. I'll have to look for that, but if I lost it in my computer crash, I'll have to go back and get the files again because he had them all on thumb drives.
We
At
also
least,
digitized Blessed Among Women and Brothers of the Grave.
yeah,
Those
yeah,
are available on our
they're on the
share
website.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's quick to do if I have source files.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Like
What do
Word.
you use? Do you have a machine that does it?
Well, if I have like a Word document in particular, what I publish my books with Vellum.
Oh,
It can make a PDF or an ebook or a print book,
Mhm.
nice. Cool.
but I would need the text,
Yeah,
the like Word document text.
yeah. Okay. We can put that on our project list. We do have an outreach and marketing meeting coming up, second Friday. That's this Friday. Um, and we're working on transitioning the website over. We gave Brad notice that the ministry is just not able to afford his technical skills on a monthly basis. So we'll call him in if and when needed, but he's willing to help us transition over in the next 30 to 60 days. And if we just work with him on that, that would be a good thing to have our website refreshed. I get complaints every time we have new people, or every other person that has web skills have always wanted to redo the website. And I think in my time since you've been around, Terry, I think we've done it at least 3 times.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was such a slow start in the beginning because nobody
Yeah,
had the expertise, and everyone who did was so expensive.
yeah,
So I was trying to learn as I went, and that was a
yeah.
nightmare.
I know, and I'm trying to keep it up as much as I can, but it's still messy and disjointed, and links break, and one of those things. We just refresh and revive what we can when we can. But B's working on it, and
Yeah, it's been around though since probably 2010,
yeah,
in some form or another.
yeah,
So if this is only the third time we're redoing it, that's pretty good.
yeah. And then we're trying to digitize the awakening class to the extent that it can be done. We were talking about maybe reprinting some of the cards and putting them in some sort of deck so that they're available.
Yeah,
Have
Sally B's interested in working on that. Unfortunately, I just received a note from the Spiritualist Church that we can't teach it when we said we were going to because that is their church picnic.
oh
Again, they lost my proposal twice now.
yeah. Well,
So I have to
maybe it's meant to
med
stay here with us.
right, and what I'm going to approach Sally and Shirley with is maybe we just give it as a class on Zoom for anybody in the ministry who wants to take it and leave it at that. And because I am just so frustrated with them, and I'm sure they're frustrated with me too. Um,
Well,
and they've
that way we
changed a
could
lot
get
of
it recorded and at least give
right.
it a version, you know?
And it'd be our recording. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm sure Sally and Shirley are willing to do that. Because we have all the CDs copied,
yeah,
I hope. They're all in my back room somewhere in a box. And Sally's got all the paperwork, she's got it all in order. So, we are technically good to go. We just don't have any place to go. So we might as well just offer it to our own people for free. We were going to offer it to them for free. So we might as well do it so everybody can actually feel it and see it and experience it because it is a beautiful, beautiful set of classes. And there are 6 of them. So be prepared. If you sign up, there are 6 of them. Yeah. You
I,
like
I
that
just
idea, hubby?
I just want to say, having been acquainted with the class since Shirley developed it and been on the ground, it is such a gift.
It
Shirley put
is.
her whole heart and soul into it. And I hope that if you video record it, I hope that Shirley is teaching it
yeah.
because I think
Definitely.
it would
That's
be
the goal.
huge
Yes.
Yeah.
um, to have her doing her class.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful, Shirley. Thank you so much.
It'll be her. And her voice is on all the CDs and it's absolutely breathtaking. Her CDs that she created, the meditations CDs are just
Yes.
amazing.
I have a CD reader if you need to turn them into digital files for the computer.
That would be ideal.
That would be good.
Okay.
That would be good. Okay, we can talk.
Okay.
Because I haven't got a clue.
And she's local.
And she lives not far from me, so that's easy.
All right. Oh, it just occurred to me. I think we're interviewing Sally D for the legacy interviews next week.
Oh dear.
I guess we're not.
I don't
Shirley,
think
you're
so.
on mute.
I think her family is going to be here. They're coming on Wednesday, so yeah,
Oh,
that's not going to happen. That's why we've been cleaning the house. They're staying for a week, so we got to find somebody else to do something
okay.
next Sunday. I'm sorry.
Anybody want to put their fist up in the air and say, yes, it's me. I've got something to share. And I'm asking Shirley to unmute if she's trying to talk.
I don't know.
What am I doing?
I
For
We
a
thought
second there,
we
no,
thought
for
you
a
were saying
second there,
something.
no, it said unmute to me. So,
Yes.
but before I say anything else, Terry, when I saw that beautiful daughter of yours, it just everything floated all the way back there, and I'm still kind of there right now. So thank you. She's beautiful and like you, and thank you.
Shirley, when you said that and you started crying, and then I teared up, and I was like, we were such a different. It was such a different thing in the
Yeah.
90s. It was so new, and we were working, and there were so many ideas, and we had the availability of meeting together, and
Mhm.
we did that like quarterly, and it was just so different. And good
Yeah.
on you guys for keeping it going and keeping, even though the feeling is different online, it still is
It still
a
is.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still is. That's good. Thanks for
Just keep
thanks for
it's
getting me out of that one.
because we're keeping it. You know what I mean? Paul and Sally come over and we look at all the things that we we had turned it all differently. I mean, all the cards, we did all the cards again, we did all of these. But to me, it was like I was giving it again, and then it was just so beautiful. And we're all in this. And I'm so glad that Madonna Ministry is still here.
And I'm glad you're still coming around, Shirley. Glad you're still here, still kicking.
Yes, 91 I am.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You're looking gorgeous. You don't look a day over, I don't know, 79.
Well, thank you.
And you should see her when she gets near a dance floor. She looks a lot
Oh,
younger than that.
Are you
that's
still
one
cutting
thing.
her up?
Yes, I am alive.
Oh, she still
My
loves to
daughter
dance.
Gail will take me somewhere, and I don't care who asks me to dance. I'm on the floor. So,
Or on the
that was
stand. Remember the beach last year? She was on the beach and this
yeah.
guy walked up to her and said, "You want to dance?" And she goes, "Sure." Nothing stops her. Nothing stops her. And the
Yeah.
ancients have come to her again, Terry. They started giving her messages a couple of weeks ago again, downloading again. It's just like she goes, I don't know what.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's maybe what you could do next week, Shirley, is a channeling.
Mhm.
It's a good
Okay.
idea.
That's
Yeah.
a thought. If not, I'll have some of your stuff you can read
Yeah.
because we found some new ones, remember? Yeah. But yeah, Sally B is definitely interested in maybe making a card deck, but I think it's going to be very difficult because there are 500 sayings on those cards. So I don't know how we're going to do that, but I'll be happy to send her a set and let her figure it out.
Well, I
It's
think
not about
some stuff
that's
like
just
that
about
might
time.
What
take
about
it's
with
a
the
data
cards?
science thing. I think we need an expert that does data organization to do that. We've been looking for a long time. Maybe this is the reason and the why behind pursuing that. Because people have these programs. There's one that's called Notion, where you can share all kinds of different files in one place. So
Really?
you're not
Mhm.
having to convert everything to be able to read it. So there's possibilities in that.
Yep.
Look into that.
There is.
Awesome.
I have where I live. I have two nurses that uh, work there, and now the two nurses are coming to me and I'm teaching them a little bit about the energy of our classes and stuff. So I'm enjoying myself. At least I can still be doing it for there. So it's been neat.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, everybody. Anything else? We did a little logistics, a little this, a little celebration, a little,
A little bit of everything.
yeah. Kevin, good luck on editing this one.
Yeah.
We bounced around a lot.
I think it's gonna go okay.
Yeah. Good.
I'm looking forward to doing that course and seeing
Mhm.
how I can shape it on YouTube, and maybe we can offer it on YouTube. And the CDs could be turned into audio podcasts,
Mhm.
which would complement the videos. Let me see what happens when
Okay.
the course takes place, and then I'll know what I can do with it or what is pie in the sky.
Very
I
good.
would like some pie in the sky or on the ground. It just sounds really good right now.
They had some amazing desserts yesterday at the party. It's
Oh, I
like
bet.
everybody kept trying to bring me sweets, and it's like, I don't eat sugar. I'm sorry, but this is it's a sacred time. You should do it. It's like, no,
No.
but it was awesome. I wish you all could have been there, and I'll find wherever the footage it lands, and we'll circle back and link that on the YouTube channel so that everybody has the celebration, etc.
Great.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful
Thanks.
week.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Eve.
Bye. Have a
Good to
great
see
week.
Okay.
everyone. Bye, Sher.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.